Right, playing Lazy Dogs with the update. Nine holes of Lazy Dogs with the new update on normal balls. Wow, that's tight. Lazy Dogs. Yeah, that won't hit great. So I'm not expecting the distance on that. 129. 129. 129. 3 miles an hour that way. It's not going to really affect it, but we'll give it that. We'll give it that. Forget you have to click it over this side. Lovely course. 129. 1 yard downhill. I'm going to go. It's got to be a wedge. It's a full-blown wedge. Has to be. And that is a great wedge. Short. Short. Thirty-five, wind coming across. 35. Sure. Why? Right, is it me? Nine foot straight. I think it's 11. 11 stimp. So 9 foot should be about 8 foot. Which that is. Spot on. Putting's great. Don't like that bit. I prefer to be looking out onto the course, but I suppose it tells you where it is. Par 4. Well, using all the dot balls. All the dot balls. Wind's coming across massively. Wind's coming across 2 yards uphill. Short. Wedge. I'm used to taking a wedge. No, I'm going to stick with the clubs that I know get to where I need to get to. Utility is a 110 club. The wind coming off there. Utility is a 110 club. That was a duff. And a pull and a duff. Well, that kind of went the distance. even though it was a slight duff 12 yards up in the air, 12 yards, a lovely, lovely flop shot. Lovely flop shot. That wasn't a flop shot, and it wasn't a flop shot on there either. "21 foot, flat, moving to the left." 21 foot, flat, moving to the left, 11 stim. I was going to say, it's not even 10 foot on an 11 stim. You only hit it to 10 foot. So, not doing too well on the data. 10 miles an hour that way, which will take me to there. 130. 130 is a wedge. 130 is a wedge. Wind's got that. Not to that extent. "17 yards. The picture and the putting's all right. "1 foot up moving." If it's up, it doesn't roll as much. So 8 foot, 11 stim, 6 foot. Oh, it didn't move as much, did it? Didn't move at all. Uphill doesn't move. 3 over. 3 over. Because it's short. That was high, and it is high, so we're not expecting much, but we're expecting 200. Didn't get 200. Wind coming over there. Oh. So that's where we're aiming for there, to bring it back. %, heavy rough. That's nailed. 20% heavy rough. Yeah. 20%. Yeah, 40 yards off. Yeah. That was right. 22 up. Wind coming across. Up, wind coming across. It's got to be a wedge. Has to be a wedge. On the course, this would be a wedge. 20 yards short. I don't know, somebody else will have to have a go. I mean, it's kind of got all 24, I mean the putting, 24 up ain't going to move that much, and it ain't moving that much. 1 inch up. Yeah, the putting's brilliant. Putting's brilliant. Yeah. Ah, I got a par. I got a par. Coming at me. That was launched and it didn't go anywhere. Yeah, it was aiming over there, weren't it? Let's take that one again. Yeah, I was aiming over there. So let's aim there. That's where I was aiming, and it was launched. Awful shot. I'm going back. I mean, it was a bad shot, but it wasn't a 137 bad shot. 205 over the hill, out the rough, 10% out the rough. Is it far? Is it a par 4? Oh, par 4. See, saying 153 pitching wedge. I'm going 8 iron. I'm going 8 iron to get it 153. Take 20%. It was in the rough. It was in the rough 10%. 153. Should have gone 130. Should have gone 130. Right. 94. A pitching wedge has to get there. Has to. That has to get there. Has to get there. .50 7 inches down. 50 foot, 7 inches down. Oh, it's a wedge. It's asking me for a wedge. That's why. I could do a wedge. We don't mind a wedge. Days. Oh my days. "10 foot, 6 foot, 10 foot, 1 inch short, 7 foot. Double bogey. Right, I think I've seen enough. I think I've actually seen as much as I need to know that the distances are way off. No, they're embarrassingly off. That's it's either me and it ain't, but they're 206 with the driver. Embarrassingly off. That is. Way off, isn't it? 210, it's a 210 club all day long. Sad to say, sandwich 10% off. So you have to play. You have to play on the software, not the driving range. On the courses, you have to play 10% back on. Only just. Party. Yeah. Don't need to play anymore. Lazy dogs. It's too much. It's way off. Too much, way off. But if you put it back on 10, it would probably be all right again. So I don't know what they've done, but it's not right. We'll have one more go. Let's get a good drive away. Now I ain't aiming over there. Aim there, and I'm going to get this cursor 240. Wind across 240. That's where I should land the drive. That's where I would be aiming. If I was on a golf course, that's where I would be aiming to get it there. I'm hitting these that hard that when I go on a course next, I'm going to be flying everything. Makes you hit a long ball. Right, let's get it on. Let's get this down there and let's see if I can hit 240. That should be there. That should be there. Could have done if I didn't hit them watch hits. I thought that was straight. I thought that was a straight ball, a straight hit ball. You couldn't tell because it hit the rough, didn't it? And the rough is rough. 3 miles an hour wind, it's not doing anything. Oh, that was me. It's because I'm going for it. Oh, gee. One last go. Stick it there. Is that middle? One last try. Hello? What's going on? It's messing with my head. That's what it does. Messes with your head. Still down now, still forcing it to the right, isn't I? $110. $110. If you said to me on the course, Gaz, it's 110 to the green, wind with you, I would say I'm taking a utility wedge because that is 110. Good on you, Gaz. See if you can make it there. Oh, I will. And that's a 110 hit. And it's 10 yards short. So no, we can't go any further. So if I put square on plus 10, I'm going to say that's still where it is. It looks so promising as well. We've got a long way to go, haven't we? We've got a long way to go. Anyway, GC Lazy Dogs, lovely course. We can't go any further because it's painful. But we're kind of in the same position the Mevo was. And I've still got the Mevo down there. Still got the Mevo here. It's still clinging on. It's still used on SGT. So yeah, that's about that. Can't do any more testing on that because it's short. Spins fine, I'd say. All good.